Welcome to Wealth of Knowledge, where we dive into fascinating books, uncover life-changing lessons, and explore powerful stories that shape our world. In today's video, we're exploring Before We Were Yours, a heart-wrenching and gripping novel by Lisa Wingate. This book is inspired by real events, and it delves into the harrowing stories of children stolen from their families and sold into adoption during the 1930s. It's a tale of heartache, survival, and resilience. In this video, we'll break down the plot, discuss the powerful themes, and uncover the historical context that makes this book so unforgettable. So, grab a seat, and let's get started. Two timelines. One unforgettable story Before We Were Yours unfolds across two timelines, one in the 1930s, and another in the present day. Each timeline is crucial to understanding the central mystery and emotional depth of the story. The past, Real Foss's world. We begin in 1939, on a shantyboat floating on the Mississippi River in Memphis, Tennessee. This is where we meet Real Foss, a 12-year-old girl who lives with her family, her parents, Queenie and Bryony, and her younger siblings. The Foss family isn't wealthy, but they are rich in love and happiness. Life on the boat is simple, peaceful, and full of promise, until tragedy strikes. Queenie, Real's mother, goes into labor with twins, but complications arise. Bryony, Real's father, rushes her to the hospital, leaving Real in charge of her siblings. Though it's a heavy responsibility, Real is determined to keep her family together and safe. But when Real's parents are away, strangers arrive. Without warning, Real and her siblings are taken from their home. They're sent to the Tennessee Children's Home Society, a place that promises to care for orphaned children but hides a dark secret, a place that profits from the illegal kidnapping and sale of children. At the orphanage, we learn that the story is not what it appears. Georgia Tann, the woman running the orphanage, is not the savior she seems to be. Behind the polished, respectable exterior, she's a ruthless woman who steals children from poor families and sells them to wealthy adoptive parents, without their consent. Real's world falls apart as she watches her siblings being torn away, one by one, and adopted into different homes. Her bonds with them are severed in the most cruel way. Through Real's perspective, Wingate explores the profound strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable loss. Real's resilience in the face of adversity is both heartbreaking and inspiring. The present, Avery Stafford's journey. Fast forward to the present day. We meet Avery Stafford, a successful attorney from a wealthy political family in South Carolina. Avery's life seems perfect. She has everything she could ever want: privilege, power, and a promising career. But everything changes when Avery visits a nursing home for a family event. There, she has a chance encounter with May Crandall, an elderly woman who recognizes a bracelet Avery is wearing. May's emotional reaction to the bracelet hints at a connection between their families, sparking a curiosity in Avery. Avery embarks on a journey to uncover the truth. She begins investigating, and her search leads her to a photograph of three young children from decades ago. Could one of these children be linked to her family's past? Avery learns about the Tennessee Children's Home Society and uncovers painful truths about her family's involvement with the scandal. As Avery digs deeper, she discovers dark secrets about her grandmother's past. The more she learns, the more questions arise. Should she reveal the truth, risking the family's reputation, or protect their legacy by keeping it hidden? Avery's story is one of self-discovery, courage, and the pursuit of justice. The real history, the Tennessee Children's Home Society. Let's take a moment to talk about the real-life inspiration behind this novel. The Tennessee Children's Home Society operated from the 1920s to the 1950s and was responsible for the illegal adoption of thousands of children. Georgia Tann, the woman at the heart of this scandal, ran the orphanage with unethical methods, manipulating or even fabricating stories to justify the removal of children from their families. Tann specifically targeted poor families, taking their children and selling them to wealthy families across the country. The conditions at the orphanage were terrible. Children were mistreated, neglected, and some even died because of the horrible conditions. Many adoptive families, unaware of the true origins of their children, were devastated when they eventually learned the truth. Wingate takes this dark and painful chapter of history and uses it as the backdrop for her novel, blending historical facts with the fictional story of Real and Avery. It's a story that resonates on a deep emotional level, reminding us of the injustices of the past while showcasing the strength of the human spirit. The themes of Before We Were Yours explores several powerful and thought-provoking themes that resonate with readers long after they've finished the book. 1. Family bonds. One of the central themes of the novel is the strength of family bonds. Real's love for her siblings and her determination to protect them, even when separated, shows the deep connection we share with our loved ones. Even in the worst of circumstances, family can be a source of comfort and strength. 2. Identity and belonging. Both Rill and Avery struggle with understanding who they are and where they truly belong. Rill is forced to navigate a world where her identity and family have been stripped away, while Avery embarks on a journey of self-discovery that challenges everything she thought she knew about herself. 3. Truth and justice. The novel emphasizes the importance of uncovering the truth, no matter how painful or difficult. For Avery, it's about facing the past and seeking justice for the victims of the Tennessee Children's Home Society. It's a call to action for those who have the power to speak up and fight for what is right. A haunting and hopeful tale at its core, Before We Were Yours is a story of survival, resilience, and hope. It's about the enduring power of family, the courage to confront painful truths, and the resilience of the human spirit. Rill's journey through hardship and loss is both heartbreaking and inspiring. Avery's search for the truth is a journey of self-discovery, justice, and healing. Lisa Wingate has crafted a novel that will stay with you long after you turn the final page. It's a haunting reminder of the injustices that have shaped history and a hopeful testament to the power of love and family. Thank you for joining us at Wealth.O.Knowledge as we explored this powerful and moving story. If you've read Before We Were Yours or have any thoughts about the themes and characters, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories that inspire, challenge, and enlighten. Until next time, take care, and keep seeking the wealth of knowledge.